I backtested EzAlgo V.6 and EzOscillator 100 times on the 2-minute time frame for gold. The results are pretty promising, so make sure to watch to the end for the full results. I did this 100% fair and honest, and I actually gave this the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes there were trades where it was iffy if I got the trade or not, and I just counted it as a loss to be completely fair and transparent. If you have EzAlgo yourself and want to backtest this, let me know down in the comment section below the results that you found. Rule number 1, we're going to wait for the wave trend to get in these out of bounds zones. These overbought and oversold zones here on EzOscillator are where we're going to be entering our trades. Number 2, we must see at least one other EzAlgo confluence within 3 candles to enter the trade. That could either be a mild buy or sell signal, which are these little X's right here, a divergence buy or sell signal, a reversal signal, or just an EzAlgo buy or sell signal. But we need at least one other confluence to enter the trade besides the wave trend flip. Third rule, we're going to place our stop loss above the previous swing high. I kind of eyeballed this at times. For example, in this trade here, I'm obviously not going to put my stop loss all the way up here over that wick. So I kind of just eyeballed the stop loss. So that's not really a set in stone rule, but I tried to be as fair as possible and target a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. There's no moving stop loss to break even and no letting winners run. So this is purely a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. All right, and the results are as follows. Out of 100 trades, 54 of those were winning and 46 of those were losing, making the overall win rate 54%. The maximum amount of winning trades in a row was 7, and the maximum amount of losing trades in a row was 3. This took from December 28th until today, January 21st, or 34 days. Assuming you're trading a high-risk account, which is what I'd recommend for low time frame scalping, at a 5% risk per trade, the total drawdown was 15%, and the total gain of account was 310%. in 34 days. Starting with a balance of $1,000, you turn into roughly $4,100. Now keep in mind, this is before fees and spreads, so really it's probably around $3,500, which is still absolutely insane. This is definitely one of my favorite scalping strategies. I highly recommend you guys look into this and also do some back testing yourself, because it doesn't matter what I say, you need to be confident in your trading strategy, but this is definitely one of the greatest scalping strategies I've tested. Now, a quick note here, this didn't take into account a lot of factors. The first thing it did not take into account are the times of the day. There are certain times of the day that you should not be trading gold. I did not take that into account when I was backtesting. The second thing I didn't take into account was moving stop loss. I can't tell you the amount of trades that hit a 1-to-1 or even a 1.5-to-1 risk to reward and then went the other way and stopped us out. And the third thing it doesn't account for is letting winners run. I'm not a fan of letting winners run personally. Some people are, but in the back testing, we obviously had a set risk to reward. And the final thing we didn't really account for is just basic price action. There were so many times where we were in a clear downtrend, and according to our rules, we're supposed to take a long position, but we were obviously in a clear downtrend. Now, if I was trading that personally, I would not have entered the position, but since it does technically follow our rules in this back test, I had to enter. Also, this strategy is actually recommended for the Heikin-Ashi candles, and obviously I backtested with the standard Japanese candles. If I backtested in Heikin-Ashi candles, I think the results would be a lot better. But also, I know some people have a problem with Heikin-Ashi candles, which is why I moved to Japanese for this video. But remember, this is only 34 days of data, so it's not a long-term proven and tested strategy. So make sure, as always, to do your own back testing and live testing. Overall, I'm ecstatic with the results. I think this is really something special. If you guys want these indicators, be sure to click the first link in the description below. If you aren't in the community yet, make sure to join the community at discord.gg/easytrades, and I'll see you guys next video.